those who cling to power through corruption and deceit and the silencing of dissent, know that you are on the wrong side of history, but that we will extend a hand if you are willing to unclench your fist.
So, we've talked about the effect President Obama will have on black men in appearance and the workplace and education, but what about in terms of relationships? Let's take a look at this cover of Ebony magazine. Oh, I love that picture. You can see the love, you can feel the love. The President and First Lady, we have to admit, we all see that they are an amazing couple, a connected couple. They're the new ideal for anybody striving for the right relationship. But will their powerful bond be enough to inspire black men who prefer to date outside of their race? Joining us now is Connie, who's upset because her nephew Richard refuses to date black women. So Connie, why does Richard not like black women for romantic partners?
I don't know. I think it's because Richard thinks that dating black women is too much work, you know.
Pretty much.
He thinks he has
Richard,
to work.
you're shaking your head yes.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. You know, he thinks dating outside of his race is easier because, you know, his dates, they're not interested in getting, you know, in commitments or you know, they don't be hitting him on his cell phone. That's like, where are you? You know, what you're doing? Are you cheating? You know? And he says that, you know, black women take him through all that drama.
So, Richard, is that true?
Somewhat. I mean, I feel that it's a lot harder to date black women because black women, you know, they say black women go to sleep at night with their fists balled up. So, it's a lot harder.
How many black women go to sleep like this?
Like ready to, you know what I'm saying? Like ready to.
So you moved from New York to where when you were younger?
Fort Lauderdale.
Fort Lauderdale. And what happened when you went there?
Yeah, Tyra was like a big culture shock to me because, like, growing up in New York, you know, living in one of the 5 boroughs, you used to seeing a certain type of female on your block. And
like a black girl?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Black, Spanish, whatever, what have you, Jamaican, what have you. And then moving to Florida was like all my dreams of Who's the Boss and Facts of Life came true. I had Alyssa Milano on every block, Blair from Facts of Life, and it was like, it was crazy.
So it was like a fantasy that just came true?
Yeah, I mean, if you've been to South Beach, it's like, it's beautiful. It's like everywhere you walk, the model
I've been to
types.
Brooklyn, and that's beautiful, too.
Beautiful, but I mean,
I gotta jump in.
Yeah,
I'm
jump.
sorry.
I need you to jump in so hard right now.
I'm sorry.
Please do.
First of all, listen here. I'm not against anybody having any kind of intimate or erotic bond across many multiple axes of race, class, gender, however, whatever floats your boat, float with it. So obviously we wouldn't have our president if it wasn't for interracial relationships. So let's be real about that. But howsoever, as James Brown would say, the notion is in America that white women are placed on a different kind of pedestal of beauty than black women. That's not to diss white women. If you got long flowing locks, if you have a certain kind of nose size and so on. So I'm not dissing that. That's beauty too, but it ain't the only beauty. Black women get short shrift. They get dogged as being too bitter. They get dogged as being too demanding. Here we are talking about a black president who holds us accountable. Sisters hold men accountable. You can't just roll through here and do your thing. But if you, let me tell you something, if you find a sister who with that kind of strength that got the race through slavery, that got the race through Jim Crow, that stood us up when we couldn't stand up, you expect that sister to be strong. Don't be mad when she shows strength now. My point is, you ain't made love to nobody unless you made love to a serious, strong black woman who can give out of her own strength.
I have to ask you, what's your name? Come on up, Joe. You have the sagging pants. Have you made love to a black woman?
No, I have not.
You haven't made love to a black woman?
No.
He says he hasn't made love to a black woman. Is he missing something?
Oh,
Dr. Dyson?
brother, you missing the world and the possibility that may reveal.
Gotta try it.
What are you doing?
Your pants
No, what am I doing? Get back.
He said, yeah, well, you have that.
Okay. Richard, but did seeing Michelle Obama, her beautiful, gorgeous, chocolate, hourglass, arms that I am jealous of, body, elicit anything inside of you?
I mean, yeah, but I mean, like I said, I like her because of the fact that it shows that that strong black love that maybe our grandparents might have have gone through, but we've missed out in the 70s and 80s, is like coming back, the way the strongness of like the way they kiss each other, the way they dance, stuff like that.
We've never seen like a first lady and a president.
Yeah.
I mean, when they were dancing at the
Especially.
inauguration, they were like, yeah, baby, yeah.
And she kissed him on the forehead.
Yeah.
You know exactly what he whispered in their ears type
still
stuff.
The great thing about Barack and Michelle is that you've never seen a first family just be so intimate in public
It's
all
beautiful.
the time, and it's so genuine with the laughs and the giggles and the whispers that we see that and we say, man, that's how I am with my lady. But you don't have that in your own relationship, and you're like, man, I wish I had that. But when I see Michelle, I've never been so turned on by a first family. And but it's the way she looks at him when he's speaking.
Does, yes.
You know, and you might need to get you a sister because she wouldn't let you wear that sweater.
Today we're talking about the influence of our new first couple, Barack and Michelle Obama, President Barack and First Lady Michelle Obama, how they might have a big influence on the choices that black men and women make in their relationships. We're talking about relationships right now. Joining us is Colleen and her friend Jeanette. Is that right or Jeanette?
It's Jeanette.
Oh, Jeanette.
Yes.
Like Jeanette Jackson. All right, Jeanette. And Jeanette says that she has given up on dating black men. So you've given up on the brothers.
Yes, I have. Tyra, I am fed up.
Tell us why.
Well, I was dating my daughter's dad, and we were engaged, and he got arrested. He got arrested, and come to find out the whole time, he had me thinking that he was working, he was selling drugs. And once he got arrested, it seemed like everything went downhill from there. I just started finding out that he was cheating on me. You know, it was just a mess, and I was left devastated.
Okay, so that's that one man. Any other black guys do awful
Yes,
things?
the boyfriend that I had before him actually started dating one of my family members. Yeah.
Colleen, what do you...
no love right now for the black men.
That's just two brothers, though.
That's two out of a lot.
That's two. Look, I understand the kind of dismay you might feel from another brother or another couple brothers, but there's a world of brothers out there who are doing the right thing, who are looking for a woman who obviously is ebony, ecstasy, and furrowed in coffee flesh like you, who would look forward to some beauty and some power, and who would treat you like a great woman. African-American men who have been raised by their mamas and daddies to treat people with respect can also give you love as well. So I don't think it's color-coded. You just have to keep pushing till you find the right brother who
Colleen,
understands
what do you have to say about Jeanette?
Tyra, I love Jeanette, but I feel like she just makes a lot of bad choices. I feel like she lumps all black men into the same category, and she shouldn't. I think she should give black men another chance. I really do.
Are you guys friends?
Yes, we are.
So you have your white sister friend telling you that you are treating brothers bad?
Shame on you!
That's interesting. So you're able to see that they're just bad guys or bad guys
like,
making bad choices.
Yeah.
And you can't go through just two. You can't go through two and say I've had them all. And you know.
No, but just in general, I've dealt with more than just the two. Those were just the worst experiences.
I've dealt with more than just two.
Right.
Broke down, ain't got no job, car, phone, house. I'm not lying, brother. I've also dated one that cheated on me like crazy. I dated another one that wanted my money. I dated another one that wanted to be a model, and that's the only reason why he wanted to be with me. But it made me push those guys out of my life. Not every black man. Not everyone, just those guys.
And you're younger. Look, Barack Obama wasn't the kind of catch that a woman want to have when he was a college student at Occidental. And then at Columbia, he admitted some of the problems he had in terms of drugs and not studying hard. So you could have a future Barack Obama that you can help become the president if you treat him right with love and expect and demand something out of him. You got to find the right brother. And when you find the right brother, you become the good kind of sister. Y'all could hook up together.
So tell me, Jeanette, I love saying your name.
Thank you, Tyra.
When you saw the First Lady and our new president, you know, sworn in, dancing beautifully at that inauguration, did it make you get a little pitter-patter for Black Night at all? Something?
Well, it did make me proud of black men, but at the same time, I'm just fed up, you know?
So it still made you go, great for you guys, but
Yeah,
it's
great
not
for them, him being an individual. But overall, black men, I mean, they do it to themselves.
But what about when black guys say negative things about you as a black woman, and they put you into a lump and say you go to bed with your fists, and that you have attitude, and that you're angry, and all that type of stuff? Doesn't that make you go, but I'm not like that?
Well, I am. I am I'm angry at the black man, and the black man made the black woman the way that she is.
Okay, so you're...
Yeah, then the brothers are blaming the sisters. See, the sister blaming the brother,
Yes.
brother blaming the sister. Look, we're in each other's bed. Let's stop cutting each other's throat and
Exactly.
start massaging each other's back and rubbing each other's feet.
That's why
don't we try to
I'm
do
so
that?
glad that we do have Barack and Michelle, because they're an example for every race to see what just love looks like, to see what respect looks like, to see what a second chance looks like.
Right.